Hello everyone, my name is Zaina Sumi and I am a staff librarian in Acquisitions and Collection Development at Marshall University Library. I am also a graduate student in the School Library Media Program here at Marshall. Today I would like to take a moment, if I can, to provide a quick overview of the Library of Congress website and some of the tools and features that could support you in the program, or if you are already serving in a school library or as a media specialist. You'll see here at the top, of course, there's a search feature, and we go to the drop down and there are several choices. And here on the right, in this, you will see some quick links to some of the top search categories. If we come back to the main page, you'll see a lot of those same links here in the center of the page. But also note this trending, which I think is a great resource. I would recommend visiting the site maybe weekly and seeing what's going on that might relate to what's happening in your library or community, or what's happening with the teachers that might be a good support for you or for them. One of the things I was most excited about was this download choice, free to use and reuse photos, posters, and more. When we select that, you'll see great sources and collections of images that you can use there in the library, or that teachers can use or students can use. Let's return to the home page. Another thing that I've noticed is in this quick link here, this Discover tab is really useful to give you an overview of all the things the Library of Congress offers. And we will talk about the catalog in a future tutorial, but notice that there are digital collections, audio, books of course. But one of the things I was most excited about was this multimedia here at the bottom and these audio podcasts. I think this might be a good way to get reluctant readers excited if they're auditory learners to get excited about a topic, or maybe just to provide yourself or teachers with some support for what you're doing there in the school or in your library. If we come back here, you see these same or some good links here in the center of the page. I found that one of the best ways to quickly get to where I wanted to go was to select researchers. Okay, there it goes. Notice on the left there's choices for kids and families, librarians, teachers, and we will talk about teacher resources in the future. But right now let's look at librarians, and of course there are several helpful things for you. But one thing I thought was maybe most supportive of your role there is this reading and literacy choice. And you'll see poetry and literature, the National Book Festival, reading.gov, and the Center for the Book. I think these are good supports. We'll come back out to our research tab. Another thing I wanted you to pay close attention to here is the research on the web. These research guides, there are 174 of them. This could be a great way to support you as you work with students. If you know you've got a class coming in, you might find something here that will give you a good guide and some resources they can use here from the Library of Congress. And then also, if we come back out and see that there are databases. So I would definitely recommend that you review these and maybe identify some that could add support to what you have available to your students already, and maybe encourage them to explore this as well and maybe move them off of Google if it's even possible. Let's come back out to this main site. These are just some of the great features available to you, but I would definitely recommend spending some time getting familiar with this and making it part of your routine to see what might support you and your teachers. Thanks for joining me.